Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
All right. Good morning if you're watching in the morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be around the Derbyverse. Welcome to our next game at Contenders Cup 2026, Game 14, consolation bracket action starting off day 3. We will have a consolation bracket game between No Coast Roller Derby's No Coast Mad Maxines and Discordius Roller Derby EMXRD. So EMX
RD, yes.
So welcome to the stream. Glad you'll be here. I'm PR Armageddon.
And I'm Rolene, and we are so happy that you're joining us today. If you are on the stream, let us know. We are jumping in ourselves to say good morning and how do you do to you. It is bright and early here, 8 a.m. in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area.
Early morning derby on a Sunday. I mean, if you're going to be up early on a Sunday, where else would you rather be than watching derby or watching a live stream of derby?
Exactly. Worth it.
So we're going to go ahead and introduce you to our teams. I will start off introducing us just to Discordius Roller Derby. They will be in the white with the maroon trim. Starting off number 110, Koshu. 113, Velocity Raptor. 133 is Spain. 21, Ritter. 28, Mayfair. Excuse me. 23, Teniente Dan. 333 is Vanadoon. 53 is Seklama. Number 6 is Kill V Main. 686 is Cat Attack. 79, your captain is Quatlacu. Number 80 is Zamaya. 817 is Jag. And number 9 is Natovka.
And playing in black, that's the No Coast Roller Derby No Coast Mad Maxines. 00 Ripa. 02 Gamma Ray. 152 Anthrax Annie. 223 Butcher Bird. 24 Nick Knack Patty Whack. 38 Captain Crash Heartless. 42 Smash and Decker. 4 Enforcer. 48 Frostbite. 707 Honey Smack. 777 Chubby Bunny. 789 Kmart. 82 Bully. 888 Speedy Morales. And 95 Jolene the Mean.
And our officials for this game, starting off with our skating officials, headed up by Rough Draft, joined by RJ, Cataclysm, Catch and Release, Outrageous, F and Ref, Semantica, and Space Racer.
We also have off skates. Our officials include Orville Rec, Sirius Sarah, Oranges, Javi, Eva Dead, Mingus, Texas Tornado, Feral Fungi, and Parks.
Those are our skaters. Those are our officials. We're going to get started here with jam number 1 in a few seconds. Oh, and I will say this. In calling No Coast yesterday during their game, yesterday, or if you're listening in the future, whatever, I feel like I need marshmallows in my mouth when I say Chubby Bunny's name.
Chubby Bunny. It's so fun.
So
I wonder if they, well, I hope they don't, but it would be fun to imagine them playing with marshmallows in their mouth while they play.
That would be difficult.
That would be
It would be fun, but it would probably be a hazard.
That would be dangerous. I know.
Unless you're just really adept at maintaining marshmallows in your mouth while on skates.
And a mouth guard.
And a mouth guard. That would even be worse. We are off and rolling here. Jam number 1, Chubby Bunny against Velocity Raptor. And Chubby Bunny to the outside, takes a bump from Quatlacu. And is able to go to the outside, picks up lead.
Ritter being the other blocker to get through at the top of the pack. And Velocity Raptor still looking to make it out on initial with Star in hand. Gets knocked to the outside.
And looks like a reset there on Velocity Raptor going back into turn number 2. Meanwhile, Chubby Bunny to the outside. Oh, big hit at the front of the pack, just beating through the Discordia defense. And they have to let Chubby Bunny go. 4 points picked up.
That's S-Pain and Ritter working there in a 2-pack.
Raptor is through for the initial. And Chubby Bunny to the outside once more. Bumps up against the pack and calls off the jam. Picks up another 4-point pass, so 8 points in total. Go to No Coast. Mad Maxines will take an early 8-0 lead.
Nice little start.
Yeah, good way to get the days going. So jam number 2 lining up in front of us right now. You see Honey Smacks with the star for No Coast, and Seklama is the jammer for Discordia. This again will be the final game of the day for both of these teams, on the weekend, both of these teams.
Yes, both teams have played fantastic this weekend, as well as all of the teams. This is as my friend Cakes likes to call it, Metal Sunday.
Metal Sunday.
Metal Sunday.
Sparkle Sunday in the announcer community.
Sparkle Sunday as well.
We have a lead jammer. That is going to be San Clement for Discordia.
Not everyone is playing for medal today, but
No.
they have played well.
They have. This has been a very, very well-played tournament on all parts from all the contending teams.
Absolutely, well matched.
And for this inaugural event, of all these teams well matched, being in that same range within their region, you're kind of already going to see evenly matched games because of those rankings. And we've seen a lot of the predictors being very, very close in the predictors.
Almost all of the predictors were spot on.
Yeah, there was a few that were
There
a
was
little
a
off
few
kilter.
that was a little
but
surprising.
That happens.
I love it.
Nothing's ever going to be totally chalk.
I love it.
So
Don't trust the computer.
now San Clement is through, picks up another 4-point pass, so 8 points in total. We're tied as we skate right now. But Honey Smacks is working with the cap off to the outside. Going to reset quickly. And now tries to go to the inside lane and does clear for the initial pass.
That's Koshu really putting on that defense, making it difficult for No Coast to get
Koshu
through.
is a blocker that we in the previous Discordia game we highlighted a lot
Absolutely.
as being very, very intense on the track and very, very adept as a blocker.
That awareness is,
Yes. So
paying
that was
off.
a 12-point jam for Discordia. They take the lead. So if you have a drink,
All
I
right,
suggest you
first
imbibe.
lead change.
So take a sip of your water, orange juice, or whatever you might be having this morning, or evening or afternoon, because you might be watching this on our archive later on.
Wherever you're watching, that's the lovely thing about
And
this.
also, if you're in the chat, tell us where you're watching from. If you're cheering for Discordia, cheering for No Coast, or cheering for anybody else.
Derby.
Derby in general.
You know?
Lead jammer going to go. Oh, no. Forearm picked up by Enforcer.
Oh, first power jam.
First jammer penalty of the game. Discordia now on a power jam. That is Cat Attack with the star. And Cat Attack pushing on the last couple of No Coast blockers in the front of the pack, trying to get the pass through initially to pick up lead jammer. And does right there. Discordia will be awarded lead.
It will be a full. No, Cat
it's gonna
Attack was able to get a lead.
Yeah,
You
Cat-
are correct.
Yeah,
You're
Cat did get lead. So now Discordia going to rush the pack right here to kind of break up the defense. And let's see what Cat Attack can do right here, trying to break on the outside lane. But great job by No Coast to reform back up and get the wall almost in place.
Almost.
Now a little bit of tandem blocking up front, stretching the blocks. Whistles in the pack, a position penalty called on Discordia. And through all that, Enforcer was able to hop back up and get the initial done, but jam will be called.
Jam is called. Anthrax Annie was hoping with one of those bridges there. Again, beautiful track awareness of both teams being able to see.
Here's our replay right here. You can see on the outside. Takes that bump, but
Yes.
great job. I mean, Enforcer did get the cut right there in the corner. Ref were right on top of it.
Right on top of it. Thank you so much, by the way, officials, for keeping everyone safe and aware and within the rule
Following
sets.
the rules, yes. So we will have a start here on jam number 4. We have Zamaya with the star for Discordia, and Chubby Bunny
Joby Boner.
is a jammer for
Zumaya,
No Coast.
though, is already out and with lead for Discordias.
And Chubby Bunny able to find some daylight there, clears for the initial. And everybody at the pivot line now. Is Zamaya going to call it from the inside? And let's see about points. Looks like 2. I think 3 may picked up actually by 3 picked up by MXRD. So 19-8 is the score now in favor of MXRD.
Looks like No Coast is awake and in the chat. We've got a lot of No Coast fans saying, let's go, let's go.
We want to hear from y'all if you're cheering for either of these teams, or just like we said, cheering for Derby in general on a Sunday morning. If you're watching us in real time.
That's okay. You can phantom
Oh yeah,
chat later.
you can.
Hey, I'm watching this 12 years later.
Sure, yeah. In the future, I know what happens.
Future.
Lead jammer going to go to Discordia. That is going to be Velocity Raptor with the star.
Honey Smacks jamming for No Coast.
And both jammers have now cleared the pack. And Raptor now reaching to the back of the pack to the inside, hops the apex in 3, picks up the pass, all 4 points and a call off.
Both teams currently down a blocker each, but each blocker is standing
Here's our
in the
replay
box.
right here. Let's check out Velocity Raptor. Great camera angle right here too from trackside. Hops the apex.
Wow.
Picks up lead. Picks
Just
up
a little,
points and calls.
just a little warm up, you know.
Just a little warm up. We're still early, you know. we got to get everything warmed up for what's happening later on here. This is consolation bracket action, which is very important. But later on, we will be deciding who skates away with the championship, first, second, and third place, and then we're going to have our award ceremony to cap the evening and cap the weekend here.
Yes.
Who do you got jamming here?
We have Enforcer up against Saint Clement. Enforcer for No Coast. Saint Clement pushing the pack forward just at the start of corner one.
And getting some help now from the blockers to help break up the wall, but great job by No Coast to get reformed quickly.
Absolutely.
And Saint Clement really working that outside.
Yes.
Get knocked over to the outside lane, have to reset. Penalty in the pack direction call on No Coast.
That's Bully recycling, but now headed to the penalty box for No Coast.
And Saint Clement now 2 blockers to beat up front, going to get knocked to the outside. Another multiplayer assessed to No Coast. So 2 blockers now in the box.
Butcherbird now 1v1 on Saint Clement, but Saint Clement is able to get out.
Just barely.
Barely.
Though. Both jammers did escape the pack. Enforcer was right there on the outside, but just barely. Saint Clement got out there and now waiting for the call off, and there it is. As Enforcer was able to get around Saint Clement.
That was a heavy penalty.
And I know it's our breakfast game, but we have our first double donut jam.
Yes. Ooh. Now you're making me hungry. That was a very heavy penalty jam. No Coast down 2 blockers now. Discordia's down 1. Multiplayer, destruction, and a forearm.
Yep, so we're going to have 3 blockers total in that box starting off the jam. So both packs skating a little light.
It's a light pack.
There we go. So we have Chubby Bunny out front and does pick up lead for No Coast, but Cat Attack.
Wow, that was a photo
right
exit.
There. That was 2 straight jams, and we had a really close photo finish for Lee Jammer. That'll force the call off right there as Cat Attack was right there behind Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny was aware. Right on Chubby Bunny's tail.
Chubby Bunny's little cottontail, right? So, again, another double donut jam. So we're working our way up to a dozen. We're at 4 now, if you count the zeros. If you have not had breakfast yet and you are of the ability to consume donuts, you go ahead and have
Go ahead.
Not everybody's cup of
Or Cheerios.
coffee.
Those are like healthy.
They're kind of like Cheerios. Hey, you want to eat healthier?
Donuts.
It's a Cheerio jam. There you go.
Cheerios.
I like that. We have Honey Smacks out front. Is not his lead. He's going to give going to be not lead.
No, not
Was
lead.
an incompleted pass, so it's going to be not lead jammer. It's still up for grabs for Zamaya. No, not anymore. Star has been passed.
Star has been passed.
So
That's
guess
Kill
what?
V Mame.
We have a full 2-minute jam going on here.
We do
Ro.
have a full 2-minute jam. Meanwhile, Jag is in the penalty box for a forearm.
So now we have Kill V Mame looking for some points here on this pass, leaning up on that No Coast defense. Here comes Honey Smacks in the back of the pack. Oh, toe stepping it through.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Bully really keeping awareness on Kill V Mame as Honey Smacks was just able to slide on the outside.
And another blocker to the box. Pivot goes for No
That's
Coast. That's
Ripa.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe it might be Ripa's second penalty already early on in this game. Honey Smacks is through, picks up 4 on the pass. Kill V Mame trying to find an inside route and does clear. 4 points.
Kill V Mame attempting to keep that point distance a little higher. However, right now, Honey Smacks has put No Coast in the lead by 1 point so far.
So both jammers are keeping somewhat pace here. Yeah, Discordia is still with a slim lead as we skate, but we'll see about the points as we close out here.
30 seconds left.
Ooh, Kill V Mame, big drawback all the way back to the backstretch area.
That is Crash Heartless doing the recycling work
And
for No
Honey
Coast.
Smacks spins through the pack, picks up 4.
This is becoming quite a game saver jam for
it's
No
brought
Coast.
No Coast back into the lead as we skate right now.
They have saved the game for them. I mean, it's still early in the game.
Still early. We got a long way to go, and I'm sure we're going to get some more points out of Kill V Mame. I don't know if there are any pocket points there. We'll find out at the end of the jam, or at the end of the pass. There we go. Jam is going to officially end right there. Looks like, there were 2 points 2 points for No Coast. There was
oh my goodness.
4. Was there all 4 or 3 in the pocket for? Let's see. Here's our replay.
We're looking.
Check out replay here. Check out Honey Smacks. Watch the approach and inside. Uses the hips perfectly to hop over the apex.
Looks like 4.
And again, beautiful camera angle right here. Our stream team has been knocking
Shout
it out. all
Shout
weekend.
out to our host team, too. That's the
Oh,
Dallas Derby Devils.
yes.
Dallas does Derby right.
They do.
I'll say it.
It's a lot of D's we just put
That
in there.
is. I like to say it.
Penalty, on Enforcer. So Power Jam quickly in place here for Discordia. That's going to be Velocity Raptor with the star. And now lead Jammer.
It is a 1-point game.
It is a 1-point game. And now you have Velocity Raptor all by her lonesome out there as the Jammer.
Oh, no, but we are going to be doing a bit of a flip-flop power jam, it looks like. No,
we still have Velocity Raptor's the only Jammer right there. But they're just, yeah. Looks like Discordia is trying to kind of goat one of the players in the back for No Coast.
And through with 4 points.
Velocity Raptor still working on the Power Jam, but Enforcer just has been released from the penalty box, so Power Jam will be concluding. And Raptor to the outside, going to get into the turn in 2. No Coast, again, very good job forming up in front of the Discordia Jammers. And Enforcer now able to find an outside line. Makes it through for the initial.
Just under 1 minute left in this jam.
And not anymore, as
Yep.
Raptors has to call it.
No
Does pick
mas.
up the no mas. There we go. 4 points picked up on that pass, though, by Velocity Raptor. 8-point jam in all for EMXRD. They have 39.
Keeping that lead.
No
Keeping
Coast-
that
yeah,
lead.
they're expanding it out. So now we will line up for jam 10 of our first period. It looks
Back
like,
on that track, it is Chubby Bunny up against Saclamont.
yeah,
It's the Jamie K jam
Jamie
line.
K jam line,
Yeah.
yes, a.k.a. Lady Tally.
So I've heard.
Off we go here. Chubby Bunny to the outside, clears pretty quickly, picks up lead for the Mad Maxines. And Discordia is trying to get back together now as Chubby Bunny approaches for the scoring pass. Meanwhile, up front, Saclamont still working on that no-coast wall. Kind of a long brace there with the arms extended out.
That's Kmart working at the top of the pack. Keep an eye as we do have a star pass there, Kilby
We
Main.
do. Chubby Bunny now on the approach.
Ah, and we do have a track cut.
Oh, do we? Or no, it looks like they might have waved it
thought
off.
I saw one that said, just kidding.
They waved it off, yeah.
Just kidding. We'll take that back.
It's okay. Jam's going to get called right there, and it looks like it will be a 4-0 jam for No Coast. Here's the replay. Watching the back right here, Chubby Bunny. Finds that outside seam and takes it all the way through. That outside
So
lane
clean.
opened up pretty quickly, and now on the outside right here, good job by Chubby Bunny. Chubby Bunny likes to run that outside lane. I've noticed that a lot in watching
Yes.
as a jammer. So it does take good advantage of finding those outside gaps.
Knick-knack paddywhack now sitting in the box for illegal contact for No Coast, putting Discordias at a bit of a pack advantage.
We have Honey Smacks once again jamming for No Coast, and Discordia will have Cat Attack out there, as you said. And on the outside, Honey Smacks did clear. Oh no, picked up a penalty, forearm call.
That's Curly Q knocking out
Yeah.
and having to go back to
looks
that.
like lead jammer is still up for grabs here
Yes.
for Cat Attack. If she can get through right here, and no Coast is saying we're going to go ahead and try to put a stop to that. Getting that brace two wall with a bridged pack right here.
Speedy Morales at the top of the tripod right now.
And now Discordia is going to come to rush. Oh, wow, big hit at the front.
Yes, that's
Track
Frostbite working.
Track cut was assessed, forearm was assessed, on the contact by No Coast.
That will be knick-knack paddywhack going back to the penalty box
And
for that forearm.
Power jam is over as Honey Smacks is back on track. And Cat Attack taking a spill right there behind the No Coast wall.
Speedy Morales really watching on that.
Yeah, that outside lane has been very favorable for Honey
Yes.
Smacks. And you're also using the toe stops as well to keep that balance. But going to have to reset now on a drawback to the turn 1-2 apex.
A drawback and also a bit of a hit there by Ritter.
Yeah. And Cat Attack does find the outside lane, picks up 4. Honey Smacks almost through as well, does pirouette to that
Totally
pack.
cute right at the top.
So that jam will be called. Looks like another 4 points picked up by MXRD. They will have 43. No Coast still at 38.
Oh, Discordias is now woken up in the chat. Good morning.
There you go.
Welcome. Good to have you.
Good to have both teams represented
Absolutely.
in our chat. We appreciate it. The chat's been really good all weekend long. Y'all have been so
Absolutely.
much fun on all of our games.
The teams have been making it on the track, and y'all have been making it in the chat. We really
Exactly.
appreciate
It helps make an overall wonderful experience for the entire tournament.
Well, it looks like a jammer after my namesake. It's Jolene the Mean up against Amaya.
So it'd be like Jolene the Mean.
I love it. That's how I'm singing it.
Penalty picked up on Noco, so Pivot will be taking a seat in the penalty box. That is going to be Crash Heartless on a destruction penalty. Lead jammer is going to be awarded to Zamaya. Pack still not past the pivot line yet. Just now getting there.
Ripa forming at the top to provide some offense. However, Jolene the Mean getting hit to the outside.
And now everybody's going backwards.
Yes.
Because we wanted to get back in turn 4 for some reason.
Doing a bit of share if they could turn back time.
Right. Penalty picked up. It's going to be, I believe, a track cut call on Jolene the Mean. So
oh, no.
Power jam in place for Discordias. And immediate call off right there by Zamaya. So a power start will be happening on our next jam. And 2 points picked up by Discordia.
Jolene was being too mean.
It's a little too mean. had to go sit about that. In
Maybe
the
they're
box.
being mean to Jolene. I don't know.
Could be the same way. Who knows? So Velocity Raptor now will be taking the star, I believe, for Discordia on the power start. But we may be not quite starting. There we go. We're going to have a stoppage here. Team timeout called by Discordia. That'll freeze our clock at 11:56.
The chat is saying, "Qué bonito jam cat attack."
Yeah,
sí,
yeah.
Muy
like
bonito.
That. I agree, muy bonito. So let's go ahead and talk about some of our great sponsors here who are helping us out this weekend and being so awesome in what they do. How about our friends at Urban Apothecary? They are skater-made wellness products. They include gummies for focus, rest, and sleep, topical pain relievers, and bath soaks. And they're here at the Roll-On Fitness Massage booth here in venue. But also you can find them online at urbanapothecary.shop. You can get the pre- and post-game care your body needs. And visit them online if you're not in venue. But if you're here, go to the Roll-On Fitness table, and you can see all the cool stuff they have at Urban Apothecary.
They do. In fact, they are on the MRDA side. If you are not aware, when I say Dallas does Derby right, what I mean by that is they're doing double.
There's 2 tournaments going on in the same building right now.
Time.
We've had an awesome time at both, actually. Both of us have taken part in both the Western Hemisphere Cup on the other side and Contenders Cup. So, again, if Dallas already does Derby right, now they're double doing Derby
Doubly.
Right, which is a whole lot of D's. Right. I am alliterating like crazy this morning.
I love it.
Oh, yes. All right, we are set to go here. Jam at number 13 lined up again. Velocity Raptor on the power start for Discordia.
Jolene the Mean starting in the penalty box for No Coast.
And Raptor on the outside is able to clear one blocker to go, is awarded lead. And there was a blocker to the box, will Discordia.
Frostbite was given Velocity Raptor that send-off at the top of the pack. Code Q getting to the top to provide some offense for Velocity.
And looks like Raptor pushing on that wall. No Coast again. Pretty quick to reform now, that wall with the brace in front. But in the inside, found the slightest gap.
Just enough for a wheel, and where there's a wheel, there's a way.
Where there's a wheel, there's a way, and there's 4 points up in the air for Velocity Raptor. Oh, a track cut going to be called. So blocker to the box for No Coast. That's going to be Jolene the Mean.
Jolene the Mean again. Which
as a jammer, so
As a jammer,
so power jam will
double
re-engage.
Power jam.
I noticed that the cap was off, so I'm like, wait a minute, blocker. No, wait, Jolene was the jammer.
Jolene's saying no more.
Jolene was the jammer. All right, so it will be another power start for Discordia. After that 7-point jam extends the lead now to 52-38.
So we do have a 14-point difference now between the two teams.
So it looks like St. Clement will be the jammer on the power start here for EMXRD. Only person in the box right now is Jolene the Mean, except for if you count our awesome NSOs who are out there running that penalty box, keeping it going, flowing smoothly. And off we go. St. Clement to the front. No Coast trying to keep that wall up. Now getting some help from blockers to open up the defense. Koshu tried to go ahead and open that wall up. Was unsuccessful. Went back to block. Discordia is trying to goat in the back of the pack. Here comes the returning Jolene the Mean. And Velocity, I'm sorry, Saint Clement is through for a lead. And now on the scoring pass, ooh, knocked to the outside, going to get drawn back to just for the jam line. A lot of circular spiraling motion people out there. And oh, big spill there for Saint Clement, but right back up on the wheels. Meanwhile, Jolene getting reset back behind Koshu. And 4 points up in the air for Saint Clement. And looks like the star has been passed to Kmart.
Yes.
Blue light special. Blue light special.
special.
Kmart is now the jammer. But that will be the end of that jam, so Kmart not able to capitalize. Looks like we have a awesome replay here.
Absolutely.
Okay. We appreciate the information in the chat there about pronunciation. We will
work on it. I'm looking for the pronunciation guide here, and we appreciate it. Any help you can give us in giving a even a slight hint is more than appreciated.
Yes, thank you very much. We do appreciate that.
So we don't want to mispronounce anybody's name.
Here we go. Chubby Bunny and Cat Attack are your jammers, respectively, for No Coast and Discordia. Penalty quickly in that pack, going to go against Chubby Bunny. Oh, no. Back block was the call. Power jam here for EMXRD. And looks like Cat Attack working on the outside. And lead jammer is awarded to Cat Attack. Blocker to the box for No Coast. It is Speedy Morales. And around picking up 4 points is Cat Attack. Now looking for another pass right here on the outside. No Coast trying to steal the edge out there. And there goes.
Getting through on the inside.
Chubby Bunny back out there, picks up the initial. And there's the call off by Cat Attack. And that will be a 4-point pass for Discordia.
So just taking a peek at our penalties so far, just to see how those are playing into our game. So far, No Coast has racked up 19 penalties to Discordia's 7.
Okay.
And a few of those we have seen, especially in those last few gems, have been jammer penalties.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of telling the story there as to the 38 to 67 point difference, or points for these two teams. It's a 29-point game so far as we go into Jam 16.
We have Zamaya with the star for Discordia. That's Honey Smacks out there jamming for No Coast.
Honey Smacks looking to take the outside, but is being met by a mix of both Discordia's and No Coast blockers. Sometimes the worst offense is the other team's best defense.
It's weird how it works out that way.
Not saying
right?
it was the worst offense, but sometimes you're in the way and you're just like, I'm trying to help. But
situational.
Yes.
Situational.
Honey Smacks does make it out. We do have a star pass to Zamaya.
Honey Smacks will call off the jam right there. And that will be is it going to be a donuts? Are they waiting on a point?
We're thinking
clarification.
This was the first lead, though.
There we go. 1 point.
There we
go.
go.
No Coast.
1
point.
The first lead that No Coast has had in the last 5 scoreless jams. So, shaking it out, getting back up there.
Exactly.
Step 1, get lead.
Step 2, score
points on the board.
Step 3, succeed. All right, Jam 17 off and rolling. Enforcer is the No Coast jammer. That's Velocity Raptor for Discordia. Lead jammer going to go to Enforcer. And a star pass completed by.
Okay, so I have the pronunciation here. I'm going to try it. Kotalique.
Okay.
There we go. You let me know if that's any better, or if we've made it even worse.
We are glad to take direction to make sure we are doing it properly.
I do appreciate it, yes.
Thank you so much, chat. That jam will end very quickly. No Coast picks up a couple. That will be 41 for them, 67 for Discordia. And they will send Cyclamont back out there to jam against Chubby Bunny for No Coast.
Cyclamont out there for Discordia's up against the Turnip Chubby Bunny. And Cyclamont pushing that pack forward. However, blink and you'll miss it. Chubby Bunny now out with
That
lead.
was fast, but both jammers have escaped the pack, though. We are looking for points here as the pack starts to move. And penalty going to be picked up right there, looks like. Or they may have waived it. And there we go. Jam is called. It looks like points for
4
No
points
Coast.
for No Coast.
So I think 2. They're calling 2 for No Coast.
2 for you.
2 for you. Do good 2.
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Yes,
We appreciate it.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, we do the best we can to get it right we can, but sometimes if we don't, we're glad to have the assistance
That's
to
why
make
we
it
got
right.
our community.
Exactly. We're all one big community. We're here to help each other.
That's Enforcer on the line for No Coast up against Cat Attack. Meow.
That was the perfect name for Catterday yesterday.
Right? I know. I love those cat
So
names.
one blocker in the box for No Coast starting off here. That is a knick-knack paddywhack. Recycle on Cat Attack.
That
and
is
also
Speedy Morales doing the
both jammers
recycling.
actually getting reset all the way back behind the jam line in turn 4. So both jammers having to basically start over.
Tenente Dan right in the back of the pack, ready for Enforcer. Enforcer looking to take the outside.
Tries to go, door gets shut right there.
Yes, to snatch that lead, but that lead jammer status is still out, but not for long. Just
No.
as I say, Cat Attack, now your lead jammer.
The pack kind of reassembles itself all in front of everybody right there in turn 2. And a high block going to get called in the pack on Discordias. That is going to be on Spain, I believe. Yes,
Spain,
that is,
yeah.
yes.
Or
So-
Spain for you.
So there's going to be a completed initial pass and a call off there. So look for points here. Nothing. We're back to putting donuts in the
Okay,
box.
put those Cheerios in the bowl.
Yeah. Let's get a little bit of milk. Or,
Oh,
you know,
1 point, 1 point.
Oh, they get 1. Okay, there we
One
go.
for you.
So Discordia with the nearly nice 68, 43 for No Coast. Got 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go, so we're getting toward the end of our first period. And we have Zamaya with the star for Discordia and Honey Smacks with jamming for No Coast. And
Pat creeping past that jammy gimmicky.
negative motion for a minute there.
Yeah. They're just like those cars. You're just going
Yeah.
to pull them back and let them
Yeah,
go.
Oh, yeah, that does happen. So Honey Smacks is through, but not the lead jammer. Did not make it through totally clean, so not the lead jammer. That is still up for grabs for Zamaya. If she can get up there and push through this No Coast defense.
Zamaya is in placement in the front of the pack right now. However, is getting knocked to the outside.
And a penalty is being assessed to leave a
Looks like
blocker
No
for
Coast
No Coast.
blocker, yes.
Taking that penalty. Believe that is going to be on Bully.
Bully heading to the box. We'll let you know what that penalty is in just a moment.
Is it going to be? It's
Legal
yeah,
conduct.
contact. It's
Contact.
contact
There we
penalty.
go. Contact.
So we are through the pack there. 4 points picked up by Honey Smacks. And looks like the star has been passed by Discordia. Jammers not kill v maim. And a forearm penalty picked up. Oh, it's going to be on Honey Smacks. Power jam now for Discordia.
For Kilby Main.
Yep, puts the cap on. Can now start putting points on the board. And we're getting under a minute now on the period clock. There's a little bit of a difference between the jam clock and the period clock.
Yes.
So we may squeak out one more jam here if it ends with enough seconds here.
That's Kilby Main's call.
Yeah, 4 points picked up by Kilby Maim.
Kilby Main getting a bit
Yeah.
of
Well,
offense there from
Actually, it looks
Koshu.
like will be our last. Will be
Yes.
our last jam or
Looking
close
like
to
our
it.
last jam now.
Because we can't call this one off, so it'll
No.
be till the last, few seconds. With the
That is
differential.
right. You're right. Kilby
Yeah,
Main.
there's no lead
Kilby
jammer.
Main did not start as the jammer.
No, and there's no
No.
lead jammer, so we will have a full 2-minute jam, and jam clock will expire in about 3 seconds. We'll have about 12 seconds to go roughly. So somebody might try to squeeze one out here, maybe do a stoppage real quick if they want to squeeze one out. If not, we will have halftime coming up shortly.
As I've
Here's
learned,
our replay. check out the action
There
right
it
here.
is. Yep. Kipling going to the
Yep.
outside, gaining those 4 points
And that
for
will be,
Discordias.
that'll be the half.
All right, then.
Our halftime score, we have Discordia's Roller Derby, EMXRD 76, No Coast Roller Derby, Mad Maxine's 51. Again, great replays here by our replay team. We will go to halftime here in this consolation bracket game between these two awesome teams. We'll be back in about 14 minutes and change to
If you can't wait, jump over to the MRDA stream.
Yes, they have a lot of games going on today. It's Championship Sunday on
Yes.
both sides of NITEX here. So go ahead and check out those games. If you'll come back for this
But
one.
come on back, as we'll say, set
Yeah.
a timer. We'll be
Yeah,
back.
we'll be back for our second half. See y'all in a few.
Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
We are back. Second half action here. Consolation bracket game number 14, 2026 Contenders Cup. Your current score: Discordia's roller derby EMXRD 76, No Coast roller derby Mad Maxine's 51. Once again, I'm P. Armageddon.
And I'm Rolene, and we're so glad to have you. Come on back.
Let's look at some of these halftime stats here from our awesome announce review program created by the one, the only Thin Mint.
Courtesy of Thin Mint.
Thank you, Thin Mint.
Thank you. Making us sound so smart.
Yeah, I know. that takes a lot of work for me to sound smart.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you very much, Thin Mint.
So we're looking at it. As far as lead jams go, No Coast has had 7. Discordia's has had 11.
Yeah.
As far as power jams go, 1 to No Coast,
Wow.
8 to Discordia's.
And checking out our penalties, total-wise for the half, looks like we had a total of 28 penalties in the game so far in the first half.
Yes.
So looking at our totals right here, 22 penalties on the side of
No Coast.
No Coast. Only 8 for Discordia's.
8. Yes. So
very clean
that's
game.
really it's showing the story
Yeah.
here as to where
And looking at your penalty totals, nobody with more than 3 for No Coast.
No.
But you have 3 with 3.
right.
On the Discordia side, only one skater with 3 penalties, and that's going to be Spain. The rest of them no more than 1. So, and then looking at the No Coast side, you have number 82 Bully sitting on 3, 707 Honey Smacks, a jammer sitting on 3 forearm penalties.
Another way to put it,
Yeah.
No Coast only has 4 players with
Yeah.
no penalties.
Exactly. Yeah, 24. Nick Nack Paddywhack has 3 penalties as well. But yeah, only 4 players on the No Coast roster are penalty free right now.
You are penalty free. You get the gold star.
I'm not cursing that in any way. I'm saying that's where you are right now. I am just talking about being in the moment. I put nothing forward but being in the moment.
Lining up on that Jamie K Creative
Yes.
jam line, we do have Corleque up against
No.
Strawberry Bunny.
Well, I should not believe that is Velocity.
That is Velocity Raptor. Excuse me.
Yes.
Everything's waking up too on our.
We're off here in the first jam, and Velocity Raptor to the inside. Going to get knocked out of bounds shortly, but here comes Velocity Raptor, but here comes Chubby Bunny first getting the
Chubby
lead.
Bunny now with the lead.
But both jammers have escaped the pack, and there's about a half lap difference now between the two, between jammers and pack. Now as it shortens up pretty quickly. Fast pack going. Call off by Chubby Bunny. Looks like, is that nothing? One. So only one donut on the scoreboard there. So 1 point picked up by No Coast, giving them now 52, and EMXRD was 76.
Enforcer coming to the jam line for No Coast up against San Clement for Discordia's.
Still working on a unoccupied by skaters penalty box. And a little bit of contact there at the beginning on the outside. No, inside. Lead jammer's going to go to San Clement. Yeah. So lead jammer going to EMXRD.
Enforcer now trying to get out on initial with star in hand. Gets knocked out to the outside there by
Kilvey Mame, the pivot.
Kilvey Mame,
Yeah.
yes.
And blocked to the inside there. And San Clement is through for points. Initial pass completed there by Enforcer.
Enforcer now getting ready with that star cover.
But the jam will be called right there. And 4 points picked up for EMXRD. They now have 80 to 52 for No Coast. Looking at our chat, again, we have a lot of Discordia's fans jumping in here and showing support.
No Coast fans holding the line.
There we go. See, I like that. I like having that good, healthy competition in the chat.
Honey Smacks on that line up against Cat Attack. Meow, meow. Cat Attack getting hit to the inside as Honey Smacks makes it through with lead. That is Jag returning back to the pack after giving Honey Smacks a bit of a send-off. Cat Attack now pushing the pack around corner 2.
And Honey Smacks pushing on the defense for Discordia. On the outside, going to get Recycled. Meanwhile, up front, Cat Attack spinning through the pack. Oh, ever so gently edged out by
Just
Frostbite.
slightly out.
Yeah,
Just enough to
just
count.
enough. And going to get reset back in turn number 3. Meanwhile, Honey Smacks banging up against the defense from Discordia. Jag up there, I see, as the jam is called.
Yep, Honey Smacks calling that jam.
That'll be 4 points for No Coast, giving them 56. Look, 80 still for EMXRD.
Really holding on to that 25, 24 point difference now.
I see a friend of mine in the chat, Animaniac, of course, former No Coast skater, now skating in my area, in the New Orleans area, skating with North Shore and also with Panhandle. So good to see Anna in the chat. Hi, Anna. Cheering on
Friend of
Chubby.
PR is a friend of mine. Why, hello.
Off we roll here. Looks like we have Chubby Bunny out there. Said Jammer, Chubby Bunny for No Coast against Samaya for Discordia. And pack moving forward here as Chubby Bunny pushing to the outside. Oh, inside lane.
We are
Kicking butt. Track cut.
Yes, and a multiplayer going to be also going to Discordia. So this is going to be a power jam for Chubby.
Oh, it will not.
No.
Track cut called on Chubby Bunny.
Yes, so we are going to have what I like to call a flip-flop power jam. Give a dog a bone. That is going to be Zamaya coming. Ooh, maybe. No.
No, going to go around. Going to make
go
the lap.
Around.
Going to
Gonna
make
go
the lap.
around. There we go.
And also, both jammers being released now. So
yes.
very short-lived.
Very short.
Jammerless situation.
Flip-flop, yeah.
So both jammers back into the action.
It will be not a short jam, though. It will be a full
2-minute
jam.
Because there is no lead jammer.
No lead for you. No lead for you.
And Chubby Bunny trying to break through here, getting some help up front to kind of dissipate the Discordia's defense.
Coach, working at the top of the pack there, providing that offense there, knick-knack, paddywhack.
And that's going to be a forearm call on a contact there for Koshu.
Koshu now going to the penalty box.
And Chubby Bunny is through for the initial pass. And Zamaya taking off the cap, trying to pass, I believe, and does to Kilby Mame.
30 seconds now left in this 2-minute jam.
Kilby Mame now going to put the cap on. Whistles blowing in the pack once again. Penalty heavy jam here. Pivot to the box for No Coast. That is Kmart on a pack destruction penalty. And points picked up by Chubby Bunny. As we're under 10 seconds to go now on the jam clock. Oh, Chubby Bunny bursting to the outside there, but inside, points picked up.
Kilby Mame putting 4 points on the board.
Jam will be called. Looks like it's being a 4-4 jam. Chubby Bunny picks up a contact penalty at the end of that jam.
Oh, no.
So a power start here for EMXRD.
Power start.
And it will be, it looks like, Velocity Raptor taking the start. On the power start. So 2 in the box for No Coast, 1 blocker, 1 jammer, and an official timeout. That'll
Good
stop
time
our
to
clock.
take one. Just reset, double check all the T's and the I's.
And also to talk about our awesome sponsors.
Absolutely. We got Thread, Sweat, and Tears. Thread, Sweat, and Tears creates custom apparel for teams and leagues that want gear that truly reflects them. From fully custom jerseys to merch stores and beyond. Check them out. You can see them on Instagram at Thread, Sweat, and Tears. That's an in between sweat and tears.
And we're lining up here again for the power start here. Jam number 5, second half. Velocity Raptor with the star for EMXRD. And on the outside, Raptor, takes a bump, but keeps upright some way, somehow.
Whoa.
Is awarded lead.
Defying gravity there. Right at the top of the pack. That was Speedy Morales. However, Speedy Morales getting a penalty.
But also a huge block by Gamma Ray up there. But able to stay upright on the hit and keep going. Now a little apex hop.
Velocity Raptor back in action.
MXRD hits that 88-mile-an-hour mark. They can go back in time in the DeLorean if they want to. But now they can go a little more forward. A few more points added by Velocity Raptor.
Forward sounds great.
I think his back will be, I guess, non-derby directions. They might get a direction call on that.
Yeah, right?
And a penalty assessed forearm is the call.
It's going to be to Chubby Bunny.
Yeah, power jam back in play now.
Power jam.
So 4 more picked up by Raptor. Pack is sitting at turn number 1. Raptor going to try to weave through the outside. Takes a bump at the front of the pack, courtesy of Kmart. And penalty picked up by the pivot. That is Quat.
Colicue.
Colicue. I apologize.
Yeah,
again.
that's all right. We're practicing.
I'm trying.
We got it.
We practiced at halftime.
We did.
We're trying to make it
we
right.
did.
We are. All right, and back into the action now. As Velocity Raptor to the outside, going to reset. And Chubby Bunny back out jamming for No Coast. And
4 points awarded.
And initial pass completed by Chubby Bunny. And we're under 15 seconds to go on the jam clock now.
Wow, 19 points so far.
And Raptor still in control of the jam, though, so has not decided to call it yet. As the jam may actually reach the full 2 minutes. And it will.
There we go.
Jam times out naturally. Looks like it will be a 19-0 jam in favor of
Few more points going on the board there.
21-2.
21, our
Here's
highest
our
scoring
replay right
jam
there. Watch
so
that.
far.
Watch that. Saw that bend right there? The one hand
Wow.
out to keep the balance.
That little matrix move there.
And that keeps you in balance. One hand can go
Just
out.
one hand.
Right there. Beautiful angle on that.
Wow.
Beautiful angle on that. Thank you very much to our camera ops for catching all the great angles here.
So good, and knowing exactly which ones to replay, too.
We have a team timeout called by No Coast. So that'll stop the clock at 21:49 to go in the game.
Great time to let you know that you should check out the WFTDI survey. If you want to help determine the future of roller derby and have a chance to win $1,000, be sure to check out the QR code if you're here in person and happen to be listening to a stream. Or you could go to WFTDI.com to share your thoughts and enter for a chance to win. The survey does close on August 31st, so don't miss your chance. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. See the official rules at WFTDI.com.
Thank you to our friends at WFTDI for always being great sponsors of a lot of our tournament action and postseason play.
It's August. Do you know if your insurance
Yeah.
is active?
Here's a reminder. Make sure your insurance is up to date. All right, we have jam number 6 lined up in front of us. I see St. Clement with the star for EMXRD, and Enforcer is the No Coast jammer.
Right away, we do have a recycling happening there by Koshu. Enforcer now in the back of the pack as Saclement pushing forward, and a penalty going to, is that Bully? Bully going to the box for multiplayer. Pushing through, wow, and a little bit of a hop too with style and fashion. Lead jammer now goes to Saclement. Oh, spinning to the inside, Enforcer is knocked out of play. Getting recycled back.
A lot of action in the front of that pack right there. Look, a penalty picked up for Discordia. That's going to be on Koshu.
Koshu going to the
a
box.
Back block penalty, I believe. So pack right there in that front stretch, right before the pivot line. And remember, AMXRD does have control of the jam here, so St. Clement can call it. Penalty, but not going to do that now.
Forearm going to Enforcer.
Forearm on number 4, Enforcer.
Enforcer.
So any talk about calling it is pretty much done now because we have a power jam in play here for Discordia. And St. Clement going to get reset and start over on the outside. Does clear.
Just sneaks through. Excuse me, pardon me. Got a job to do.
Yes. I got to be somewhere by.
Yeah, Saclement gets through.
I can't hang around
points.
back here.
No.
My favorite one is they have somewhere to be and it's not behind you.
It's not behind you.
Yeah. And they're going to be a quick reset there on St. Clement from Bully. And quick spill at the jam line, but right back up.
Knick-knack, paddywhack staying at the top of the pack.
And that'll be the end of the jam as it's going to be called.
Yes, getting called off.
And, another blocker called to the box for No Coast. That's going to be 3 in the box, including, 2 now as the jammer was released.
Yeah.
So we have 2 blockers starting off in the box for No Coast. It's going to be Ripa and Crash Heartless.
Ripper with a
destruction.
No,
crash
it's
or destruction.
That's illegal positioning. Illegal positioning. So far, in the second half alone, penalties looking like No Coast with 10 and Discordias with 5. So it's a 2-for-1
Yeah.
deal there so far.
The lead jammer going to go to cat attack here for EMXRD. Oh, no, track cut.
Track cut,
So
power
no lead
jam.
jammer. Power jam and lead jammer up for grabs for Honey Smacks.
Yes, no coast with the soul jammer on the track, and now with the lead and the means to put a bit of a shorter point difference on the board here between these two teams.
And Honey Smacks to the outside. Now, Honey Smacks likes to run the outside line. I've noticed that a lot in the jamming there. So does clear on the inside this time, though. Picks up 4.
Proprietary recipe there.
Well, you get a
for
little
success.
You get a little more momentum and
For
a
sure.
little more ability.
Physics.
Yeah, physics is a thing. So on the outside, there you go, using those toe stops very, very well to stay in bounds. And just working at the front wall here, front defense set up here for EMXRD.
Oh, but
a
a
penalty.
high block.
High block.
High block going to Honey Smacks, making
So-
this a power jam in favor of EMXRD.
And there goes cat attack, picking up 4. So 2 in the box right now for No Coast, including the jammer. But 1 does get released now as they get Crash Heartless back. Cat attack, moving toward the jam line. No Coast trying to get reformed back out in front. But kind of a really good rotating tandem block
that
for a
was
second there.
beautiful. Yes.
And it kind of also almost kind of delays cat attack and gives them time to reform.
Yes.
Now they'll reset to the inside.
Just non-stop.
Yeah, it's constant motion. And a whistle blowing in the pack. Looks like it's going to be a forearm penalty assessed in the pack to No Coast. And cat attack working now from the back of the field here.
Ripa with Discordius right in the back as the jam
Gets called.
ends. Yeah, it
here's
gets
our,
called.
Check
It's
out our
done.
replay right here. And watch right there. Honey Smacks just works in the front of that pack to
Gets
get
through, but
Yeah,
then
the penalty
also
got called
gets
on the
that
high block.
penalty. Yep.
Here's a little bit of a different angle on it. High block was right there.
Yep. Boop, boop.
Yep, saw a little bit of the going up into the head
Yeah,
area.
gotta
And
be
you
careful.
cannot do that.
Meanwhile,
So our cameras have been great
They
picking up a
have
lot of
been
these
good.
action, including sometimes when it's not a great
not
penalty
everything you
action.
want to see. I know, but
No.
it's that's the truth.
Yeah. Here we go. We have Chubby Bunny out there jamming for No Coast. Zamaya is the jammer for EMXRD. And pack moving into turn number 2 now.
Maya pushing it up.
Great blocking up front by Kmart.
Kmart,
Yeah.
yep, working there with Nick Neck Paddywhack.
And Nick Nat Paddywhack trying to keep together here. That pack's trying to stay bridged here, but Kmart's doing the best to bridge that pack.
Wow, one-on-one.
Wow, look at that blocking
jamming.
up there.
Just-
That was
just
great.
Snap,
Nick Nat
yes.
Paddywhack held on as long as she could on the connection right there, but had to let Zamaya go.
Impressive.
Both jammers have escaped. Zamaya's going to go ahead and call it right there. So that should be a nothing jam, and it is. So 2 more donuts or 2 more Cheerios for the bowl. Or it could be a bagel, too.
Bagels.
I feel like a bagel.
Yeah.
A little bit of cream cheese.
Now you make me
Little,
hungry.
You know.
A little schmear and lox.
Yeah, right.
That sounds good.
A little poppy seed. Down with it. That's a good night.
If you're able, go get some
Go get
breakfast
some
on our
breakfast.
sake.
Yeah. Have a good one on us. Here we go. We have Enforcer with the star for No Coast. That is Velocity Raptor jamming for EMXRD. Now a penalty whistle blowing in the pack. Oh, Velocity Raptor called on a head block penalty.
Yes.
So power jam now for No Coast.
Power Jam, No Coast has been handed these opportunities, and really they've been trying their best to put those points on the board during these Power Jams. However, Discordius has a different agenda.
Blocker to the box. That's going to be Spain for Discordia.
Discordius being very aware of when these Power Jams are happening and
Yes.
really doubling down on that blocker power.
Yeah. So Enforcer now already awarded lead, knocked to the outfield. Thinking about calling it for a second there. Oh, penalty, can't call it. It's going to be a low block penalty. Looks like it's being assessed there to, let's see.
To Enforcer, yes.
It's a low block. So we have a power jam reversal here. Velocity Raptor back out on track, and we will have a 2-minute jam.
No Coast penalties now up to 15 to Discordius' 8.
Raptor now puts the jammer cap back on after making the initial. Looking for points this time around. Goes to the inside lane. Opened up pretty wide right there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, easy lane.
And I'm going to take the path of least resistance if I'm a jammer.
That's, I mean.
So points picked up for Raptor, and now Enforcer back out into the action for No Coast.
Wow.
Oh.
Jukes to the outside.
A little bit too much of a juke
Too
there for a
much.
second.
Too much
Lost.
mustard.
Yeah. I mean, I love a good juke, but sometimes you can a little overplay it, but right back in the reset and go forward again here is Velocity Raptor.
Try it again.
And inside Enforcer able to clear.
Enforcer out, putting 4 points on the board.
As does Raptor. And Enforcer again as the jam is going to come up to the natural conclusion here. And looks like it will be a 8-5 jam in favor of EMXRD, who now have 129. No Coast at 79. Again,
Even
remember,
50 points between these teams.
Again, remember, consolation bracket action here is the final game of the weekend for both teams. Both teams looking to come out of here with a victory.
Absolutely. About 13 minutes left in the period clock.
You can see our bracket right here showing where we are in the action right now.
Where are we? We got another consolation game coming up after this one, and then we have the medals.
Then we start our medal games, and we will wind up with our championship game later on today, and then our award ceremony will follow.
Yes.
Here we go on this next jam. We have St. Clement with the star for EMXRD. Honey Smacks is the jammer for No Coast. Whistle in the pack. Looks like it's going to be a high block call on Honey Smacks.
Not mistaken, this was second high block call for Honey Smacks?
We can find that out very quickly. Second in a row.
Yes.
So power jam here for EMXRD. And St. Clement working through the pack right here. Oh, good two blocker there. Knick-knack paddywhack held on as long as she could, but had to let St. Clement go.
Knick-knack paddywhack really having that 1v1 blocking
very good
style.
One-on-one blocker right there at the front of the pack. But lead is going to be awarded to St. Clement. And let's see, high block call again in the pack. 2 penalties picked up, I believe.
That is going to be Crash Heartless.
And Ripa. So 2 in the box for No Coast.
So Discordia's now having that pack advantage.
It's like one was a multiplayer on Crash, and then one was a high block on Ripa.
Block.
And
so
Honey Smacks is through for the initial. And St. Clement through
St.
for
Clement
points.
has all the power.
And all the points right now.
Yep.
That'd be an 8-point jam for EMXRD, bringing them out to 137. No Coast at 79. So we'll start with the 2 blockers in the box for No Coast. So blocker advantage here for EMXRD. They will put Cat Attack out to jam. But there might have been a thought about a stoppage right there, but I think they decided against it. Chubby Bunny will be the jammer for No Coast.
Cat Attack. Oh, we do have an animal jam. We've
do.
had a few of these. I
Cat
just
and a
realized.
bunny.
Yes,
We have a cute animal jam.
I love it. A cute animal jam.
I'm down with it. And lead jammer is going to go to Chubby Bunny, but Cat Attack right there.
Wow.
Little jammer contact there as they come around.
Yes, both of them put it on that speed and conditions not right. Chubby Bunny says, nope.
Nah, we're not doing this.
If I was the groundhog, I would go back in my hole.
Yeah.
Peeking out.
That bowl of Cheerios got 2 more full. So nothing on that jam. Going to head into jam number 12 with 10 minutes to go in the game. Enforcer will be the star with the star bearer for No Coast.
Star bearer, yes.
There we go. Zamaya will be the star bearer for EMXRD.
What position do you play? Star bearer.
This sounds so like I'm the star bearer. Jammer's
That's a perfect
awesome
jammer
too.
name.
But I am
Star bearer.
If there's a jammer out there looking for a
name, that's your name.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I just want a little bit of the royalties. That's all.
Or star giver.
Star taker would be the pivot.
Star taker, exactly.
Star grabber. There you go.
Star grabber.
So lead is going to go to Zamaya. Enforcer on the front of the pack takes a bump on the way out. Going to have to reset. And a big drawback there on Enforcer.
Bit of a bridge being built there by Discordias. And then snapping back in, ready for that tripod.
Yeah, that was Koshu, number 110 there on the good drawback. Meanwhile, inside, Zamaya is through.
Just, you know.
I'm going to keep going. Bye, y'all. Have fun. Do your thing. I'll see y'all later.
Y'all got this. You look great.
And Ripa going to pick up a penalty for no coast. That's going to be a destruction penalty.
Destruction of pack.
And looks like Zamaya on the outside going to take up a lot of the real estate, but will clear.
Yes,
Picks
and
up
gaining 4 points.
12-point jam and going now for EMXRD. The whistle's blowing. Looks like a back block penalty we picked up.
Star pass now for.
That is Knick-Knack Paddywhack for
No
Coast.
For No Coast, Kmart now with that star.
Once again, blue light special.
And No Coast down 2 blockers.
And a big reset here. Samaya was kind of waiting for direction from the bench, goes ahead and calls it instead of taking the drawback. And that will be 12 on the board, I believe, total for EMXRD. Nothing picked up for No Coast. 16. 4 more picked up.
There we go, 16 total.
So big jam there for Discordia. They will now have 153.79 for No Coast.
Just about 8 minutes left in the period clock for this game. Those penalties still keeping that 2-to-1 ratio. Just about. It's 20-8.
Yep. And an official review.
Our first official review, which this just in an update with our lovely AV from Cody. We will be able to hear the official reviews live on the track.
If the mic is brought out there by our
if the mic is brought out there.
And nobody's going out there.
Nobody's going out there. They might still just be getting their bearings as well. But
we might have to wait to get the information as provided to the house crew by our alt ref.
That's all right. We will relay it, and we'll make sure that you all have it as well. And the nice thing about watching on chat is that you get to know the secrets before everyone else does in-house.
Speaking of the chat, we got a few more shout-outs here for Discordias. We got Vamos Discordias, and then Son Incredibles Discordias. Good job.
Yes, Incredibles.
Good job.
So happy to have you. And speaking of official reviews, we have it's Urban Apothecary who's sponsoring these.
They're awesome.
These official reviews. Definitely check them out.
Yes.
UrbanApothecary.shop.
If you're online.
If you're in-house, you have no excuses. Get on down.
Yeah, they're here in the house to check out their stuff. I actually have some of their samples of their CBD.
Oh, my goodness.
Balm.
So nice.
That's going to be going on my shoulder pretty soon, my bad shoulder, to see if that's going to help me feel a little less pain. I'm sure it will, because I've used their products before in the past for other stuff, and they've been very helpful.
It does help.
I will very much highly recommend them. If you want to look into that kind of care, go for Urban Apothecary.
And if your Sunday plans include derby, as it should. As it
always should. Why
There's nonstop derby going on both of these tracks.
Yes.
So we have games live right now on the MRDA side for the Western Hemisphere Cup, as well as over here for the WFTDA Contenders Cup.
And that is, on the MRDA side, that is postseason championship play
right
there. That is trying to decide who's going to take away, who is basically the best in the West.
Right, best
MRDA.
of the West.
They will be having a Eastern Hemisphere Cup as well.
They will be, I saw that.
In Toulouse, France. I think it's being co-hosted by Roller Derby Nantes and Toulouse Roller Derby.
Love that.
So, yeah. So we're looking forward to watching that as well. And, of course, again, if you get a chance to tune in on our side over here, it's been some great action as well on the Western Cup side.
Oh, we have some bowing going on over there on No Coast.
It looks like the review was won.
Yes, I did see some very proud bowing for No Coast.
I see the plus going up right here.
The
so
plus.
We're not sure what
Whatever
the information
was.
Whatever it was, they won.
No Coast is celebrating.
It's going to be a jammer penalty, I believe, because that's going to be Zamaya going to the penalty box
with
on
the star.
a track cut.
With a track cut.
So my guess is No Coast was seeking a track cut call on the Discordia's jammer during the previous jam.
Okay.
After review, a penalty will be assessed to the Discordia jammer.
Nicely done.
And No Coast will retain the review.
Making this a power start for Chubby Jet. I feel like you did it. You did it.
I didn't explain exactly why the reasoning was.
Why there was a cut. Yeah, but that's okay. We got the gist of it.
So we got a power jam here for No Coast.
Yes.
And that's Chubby Bunny with the star.
Knick-Knack Paddywhack also starting in the box, however, has just been released for this jam. So No Coast back up to full power.
Whistles are blowing in the pack, though, so that maybe it might have been somebody got whistled, but then nobody's going to the box. So, okay, we'll leave that alone.
There we go. 4 points for Chubby Bunny.
And the pack in the turn 3-4 vicinity now as Chubby Bunny approaches for an additional point pass. And inside lane opens up and takes it through for 4. So
Zamaya in the box. It looks like there's another marking next to Zamaya's name.
Oh, I believe, yeah, that's 2 penalties.
Yes.
They added an insubordination
Illegal
penalty.
procedure.
Illegal procedure, I'm sorry. Illegal procedure.
Yes.
Which, again, this is just me opining. Sometimes if a penalty was assessed and maybe not heard of the call and maybe not going to the box in a timely fashion, that would draw.
Yep. Could have done that, or going into
or going into
to
a box
the track
a
the wrong
different
way.
Yeah.
Yep,
There's a lot of
doing
different ways you can
something.
gather that penalty.
It's going to be 12 points total. One
Yeah.
of NoCoast's highest scoring jams this game.
Zamaya did sit a full minute.
A full
now
minute.
has since been released. So penalty box starts empty here in jam number 14. We have Velocity Raptor jamming for EMXRD. Honey Smacks is the jammer for No Coast. Honey Smacks out front and lead. And Velocity Raptor to the inside, finds an opening, clears the pack.
Whoa, Honey Smacks being awarded that beautiful, beautiful exit strategy on the outside, calling it, though, just past the pack.
So that'll be a 3-point
3
pickup
points
for No Coast, bringing them to 91. EMXRD 153. We're at 5.5 minutes to go on the game clock. Again, consolation bracket action, final game of the weekend for both teams. So, go ahead and show up while you're here. Show up, show out.
Absolutely. This is where to show that team spirit.
Exactly. We have St. Clement with the star here for EMXRD. That is Enforcer jamming for No Coast. Slow to no movement out of the pack right here. A lot of side-to-side stuff. And Discordia is trying to keep that front wall in play here on Enforcer.
Very tight pack right now.
And reset there on St. Clement. But Enforcer, one blocker to beat, gets around.
That's Mayfair at the top of the pack.
Lead jammer is going to go. The Mad Maxine star pass completed by Discordias. That's going to be Kill V Maim now taking over jammer obligations.
I am the star taker.
And a jam caller offer is Enforcer. So that'll be a 1-point pickup, 2-point pickup. There's one more finger up there.
Yeah.
96 now for No Coast. 153 for EMXRD. And looks like Cat Attack and Chubby Bunny. So a rematch of our cute Animal Jam.
Absolutely, Animal Jam.
I want to see a pack where every skater has a animal name.
Has an animal name, so that's an animal
pack.
I love it.
That'd be awesome.
Or a box of animal crackers.
Animal crackers pack. There we go. That would be awesome. And in the inside, Cat Attack finds the inside seam, picks up lead, but Chubby Bunny right there and makes the pass. And that'll be a quick call off. So 2 more Cheerios for the board. Nothing after that one. Jam 17 going to line up here. 3.5 minutes on the game clock. It will be Zamaya with the star for EMXRD. Honey Smacks will be back out there jamming for No Coast.
Looks like we have some officially sage knowledge in the chat here about
I'll take it.
what could have been the eye that Discordia's received.
Illegal
Failure
procedure.
to obey an official is G, misconduct. However, I for illegal procedure is most typically because of cutting the
There we
distance
go.
of the box.
Thank you, Raymond
There we
Wonder.
go. Thank you.
Thank you, Raymond Wonder. We appreciate that. Again, I
The
love
more
being
you
able to go
know.
to the chat to get
Yes,
clarity on things.
give us your info, your knowledge.
I love that. That's how the synergy we have working together with our chat.
Honey Smacks on the line for No Coast up against Zamaya for Discordias. And whoa, Zamaya just getting pushed to the outside right away.
Honey Smacks
by
trying
Nose
to go in
Coast.
the inside lane, but again, Discordia's done a good job of sealing the edges.
No
Whistles.
Coast pack working in the back.
And
The tripod, however, losing. That is going to be. Is that Gamma Ray? That is Gamma Ray
Gamma
for
Ray.
forearm. Oh, as well as Speedy Morales.
on a position penalty. Lead jammer is going to be awarded to Zamaya. Pack in turn 2 now. Oh, another blocker to the box now. Pivot for No Coast.
Very much a micro pack there for No Coast.
So one blocker on the
Just
track
one.
right now, and Honey Smacks is a jammer.
Can't get a smaller pod
Yep.
than that. Discordia Maya sliding on the inside, gaining 4 points.
That one blocker is Crash Heartless, and Crash Heartless is a very, very good blocker.
Very good.
Now, head block penalty going to be assessed here to Honey Smacks. So we're going to have a power jam. Yep. Power jam here for Zamaya. And Zamaya now pushing on a blocker to the, thought it might have been a call, but no. Blocker was allowed back on track.
Honey Smacks, by the way, now with 6 penalties total.
So closing in, that's one more, and that'll be the end of an early end of the weekend for Honey Smacks.
Well, 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the period clock rather.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're
close.
You're close. I mean, you got this far.
Your gas tank is showing the light. You just got to get to the finish.
That light just popped up. So that was a 14-point jam for EMXRD. Very nicely done, bringing them to 167. No Coast 96. Again, almost to the 1 minute mark to go here in the game. Looks like Velocity Raptor out there with the star. Honey Smacks is starting in the penalty box, so power start for EMXRD.
Pack just completely pulling in on Velocity Raptor. Velocity Raptor finding a way on the outside, gaining lead jammer status.
Honey Smacks is released from the penalty box. And Raptor to the outside, going to reset back at the jam line.
Honey Smacks now going to the outside as well, being met up there by Koshu.
Honey Smacks gets through, completes the initial.
Ritter also working at the top of the pack there for Discordias.
And Honey Smacks to the outside. I kind of have to get back in line in the back of the field.
Getting recycled back by Kilby Name.
And just a lot of spinning motion with this pack. I'm getting a little dizzy watching it. Raptor does call it off.
And our period clock does run out of time.
Yeah,
So
that's going to be an unofficial final right now. 171 for EMXRD, 99 for No Coast. We're going to wait to make sure everything's tallied up correctly to get a final.
yes.
So if that's the case, it looks like Discordia EMXRD will be taking the victory here. Oh, they did add points there. 4 more
There
points
we
picked
go,
up for
4
EMXRD.
points.
172. So we're going to wait for that final whistle. And that will be the end of this contest. Very fun game, very competitive game. We saw a lot of great action out there on the track, Rolene.
Wow. Very fun to watch. Great start to our Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Of the final day of the 2026 Contenders Cup, the inaugural
one, yeah.
History being made.
It's the first time we've done this one. And again, hats off to Triple D, Dallas Derby Devils, for hosting this, for putting this on, and giving these teams in this ranking level the opportunity to go out here and show out
Wonderful
in a tournament
opportunity.
environment. And we did see a lot of showing out here from a great team this weekend.
And more to come.
Yeah, we still have all of our medal games later on. We have one more consolation bracket game after this, and then we will start getting into our official placement games.
That 10
after
p.m.
that.
game is going to be Assassination City versus Twister City. So it's a tale of two cities.
Exactly, a tale of two cities.
Tale
That
of
is
two
a
cities.
good one.
And then followed by that, it will be Carolina versus Atlanta.
Yes.
And then after that, we have the 2 p.m. game for third place. Will be Nashville versus Texas Chainsaws. And the first and second place game at 4 p.m., Twin Valleys versus River City.
The DMV finals. I know a lot of people up there in the DMV are really happy about those two teams making it. We are final here. Your final score, Discordia's EMXRD 172. No Coast Roller Derbies, Mad Maxine's 99.
Congratulations to Discordias and a fantastic game to No Coast. My name is Rolene.
I'm Pierre Armageddon.
And until next time.
We'll see you.